Okay, I have created the poll. The option, the poll says what is a cheesecake, and the options are a cake, a pie, or go to bed, Faye.
Well, you're not gonna get an accurate result with that one on there. Because even I'll vote for that.
What, go to bed, Faye?
Yeah.
It's not even that late, it's only 9:30.
Yeah. But you put it on there.
It's true.
Just know that your statistical is not going to be accurate.
That's okay. What happened to this thread?
This thread?
Yeah.
We happened.
Okay.
This used to be such a prestigious LP. This is in a good neighborhood and everything.
And then the tardigrades moved in.
They certainly did. And then drugs came around.
What happened?
This LP was it was nice and straight edge, and then drugs. Or, oh god, okay. At my old workplace, we had some pamphlets, because I was working in retail, with the Boy Scouts, and we had some pamphlets about drug safety for kids and stuff like that. It's one of the requirements they need to do when they're like 9 or 10 or something like that. Anyway, one of the guys in our shop at the time was dyslexic, and I'm not making fun of him for being dyslexic or anything, but I will laugh at the fact that where he put the pamphlets, he wrote in tape and stuck on the shelf, "Dergs."
I can make fun of that because I am dyslexic. I've done stuff like that. A weird dyslexic thing is occasionally I will spell words backwards without thinking about it, and I do this most often with the words God and dog, because, backwards they are each other, which leads to me saying things like, oh yeah, I spent the morning petting my brother's god. Or, I don't believe in dog.
Yeah, but I just found I found Dergs to be incredibly funny.
Yeah, Dergs is pretty funny. Also, we already have one vote for cake and one vote for go to bed, Faye. Oh no, 2 votes for go to bed, Faye.
Alright.
I'll update you on this situation as it continues to occur.
Thank you, and I'm glad we will be able to get live feedback from our reporter on the ground.
Oh, one person says pie. I've got to stop looking at this poll. This is too funny to me.
There's not much else going on. We're on track at this point.
Yeah, I promise I've been watching. You were in some ruins and you took a
I'm now not in a ruin.
Yeah, now
I'm
you're
in a
back
jungle.
in the jungle.
Yep.
In the jungle.
I just like this hack because it's small and it's pretty. And it's not too difficult either.
What?
It's not too difficult either.
No.
It's only a little bit, but not by much. Which means that it's nice and accessible, essentially.
Yeah, I actually had a huge conversation with Panzer after we did the session she was in Ocarina of Time. We had a 3-hour conversation about accessibility and game design. It was real cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to...
It is real hard.
And it's even harder I think we touched upon it a tiny bit earlier, but it's even harder with ROM hacks because A, you're your own worst judge of difficulty, and B, the people that are probably going to play your game are expecting a higher difficulty because they are used to it. So it's a very difficult balance. You have to balance, do I make it difficult, or do I make it easy?
Well,
like, is it going to be fun for me, or is it going to be fun for people? Who is my audience? Do I want it to be accessible to everybody when I know full well that everybody is not going to be the ones playing it, most likely?
Well, the thing is, like, something can be both difficult and accessible at the same time.
Yeah.
It's just... It requires a level of...
I would say that takes even more balance.
Yeah, it requires a level of, like, level design and game design that most amateurs who are doing ROM hacking will not have. And that's not a slight against them. That's just how it is. Like, some game designers don't... Like, you know, some people who do this for a living do not know how to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough. It's a very difficult balance.
Would you say it's tricky?
Yeah.
Like that Run DMC song that I am referencing?
Yes.
Do you get the joke now?
I think so. The first thing I thought of, though, was SSX, which may still be correct.
SSX Tricky was my shit when I was younger. I still remember whenever, like, sometimes when you fell over, the announcer said, "I didn't know backs could bend that way." I don't know why I remember that. My sister was real good at that.
You remember those sorts of things for whatever reason. I mean, it's like the other night we were all just hanging out in SyncTube and listening to 90s music. I mean,
yeah.
We were just talking about, you know, playing Tony Hawk games and stuff like that. You just remember that stuff.
I remember making fun of the video for Blue Dabba Dee by Eiffel 65.
Yeah.
4 votes for Go to Bed, Faye.
I told you. You were gonna get a skewed result.
Well, one of them is me, because I always put a joke result into most polls that I do, just as a way to be like, hey, I just want to see the results, okay?
Yeah. Take a quick ship save.
Hi, Ship-chan.
Because it seems to be the only place you can save. Weirdo sound effects.
Yeah, what is this?
Shit. Maybe that's why you don't save. I hope that didn't break everything.
When was your last save state?
A while back.
Well, thanks for watching this bonus, everyone.
Maybe. Help.
Help.
Reset. Oops.
Is that the actual file extension? Advent.oops?
Apparently.
That's...
Maybe that's why my save files hadn't actually, like, had any save data on them. I'm hoping this loads. If not, then... Okay, it's loading. Maybe. That was really weird.
Okay. Crisis averted. We're back. Hello. Not that any video would have ended at this point, but hello anyway, just in case you missed... We didn't say hello!
When?
When we started!
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 votes for pie. So currently cheesecake is a pie.
One of the things is to get this level of detail, can be tricky. So, sometimes people will do, I paused it for a reason. Will sometimes, let's see if I can find it. I don't remember what the layer buttons are in this necessarily, but there's ways to turn off the layers in SNES 9X, and you would see that basically they place different tiles on layers 1 and 2 to make for overlapping and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's a really interesting way.
Somebody was talking about that, I think in the casual LP thread actually, like specifically in regards to like Mega Man sprites, who like shouldn't have as many colours as he does.
Oh, that's a little bit different. That's sprite layering, which is just, it's slightly different from what I'm talking about. There's a way to go through this door and I don't remember how. But there's like a bonus boss in there. I think you just fight Fantoon or something. Anyway. I'm gonna go back and check it. It may have opened after I opened that. But yeah, it's a different thing. Sprite layering is different. But yeah, NES Metroid, or Mega Man uses sprite layering in order to give him more colors than he should have. Which is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. We're learning things. 5 people want me to go to bed.
It's not that late.
Can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Pole. Why did I put that option in there if I was going to be so angry about it? Oh, hi!
Yeah. We're having a fight. He seems to be having a little trouble.
It sounds like he's just doing his best Catgirl impression. Yeah! Yeah! Somebody please draw me Catgirl, dragon guy. What's his name? Ridley, is it?
Ridley.
Ridley. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, somebody draw Catgirl Ridley and I will send you a picture of a different cake.
He's dead now.
Okay.
We did it.
We did it, Reddit. Also, my favourite kind of cake is probably strawberry shortcake.
Yes, I'm freaking out because they didn't remember to turn off some of the fancy effects during the escape, but that's okay because we're done.
Oh boy, you escaped.
And that looks like
seizure.
piss right now. Yeah, it's because they use a whole bunch of fancy glow effects during the escape sequence of Super Metroid to make it look more dire, but they are very much expecting the original graphics for that area to be there. Yeah. But you can disable those things pretty easy, so I don't know why the creator didn't. Oh well. We exploded a planet. We don't even know what planet we were on, we just did. Because that's what Samus does.
We're the good guys.
I think.
Ship-chan seems happy about it.
What operation? What was our purpose? Why have we done the things that we have done?
Samus, I can't believe you've done this.
Speeding through. Just because. Deer Force.
Did you know that Samus is a lady, guys?
So that was Metroid Prime? No.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for Metroid Prime, friends.
The LP is done for the second time. No. What did we get? 35%.
Okay.
I don't know what the max percent is on this thing.
See you next mission, FP. And see you next mission, Thread. End it right there.
I guess so. I wanted to actually load up another thing real fast. But
Okay.
It's such a good point. I don't know. You didn't stop, did you?
No.
Okay. Just because we were talking about it made me think of the Romhacking and stuff that I was working on.
Okay. Oh, so this is a bonus.
Yeah, I gotta remember where I threw this file. Oh, there it is. Yeah. New project explosion. Yeah, that just means it broke at one point.
Excellent. New project.oops.
I don't know what those oops files are for. But yeah, this was just what I was working on. I intend to go back to it at some point. But I haven't had the time between LP and other things like that. I don't think this is mine.
Oh, the 15 million other LPs you've been doing?
This isn't right. I don't think this is right. Yeah, between a variety of projects. This looks more right. Yeah, this is more right. Okay, here we go. I don't know what that other thing was. For some reason it put me in the space colony.
Okay then.
But yeah, I've just been working on this one on my own time for the hell of it. It's just, again, it's relaxing to do in a sense.
Building things is relaxing. There's a reason that Minecraft's so popular.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true. But so I just do this one in my spare time. I have a number of little ROM hacking projects that I work on. And I just try to make them look good. So I do a lot of palette work and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
this
fun.
looks real cool.
It's fun to me when to do ROM hacking and to have learned all that stuff, because it actually does teach you about game design. You lose some of the magic of it when you learn how it's all done, but it's more
I don't know,
interesting
for me,
that way.
the more I learn about like how games are actually designed, the more impressed I am. Like the weird little tricks that game designers use to get past menu engine limitations and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like for some it might ruin the magic, but for me it's sort of like, whoa, like they did that by doing this. That's really cool.
Yeah. But so I very carefully take the time to put down like everything and try to make every block count. I've always been a fan of color and stuff like that, so I like to have colorful palettes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like the green
Even
and
if it's
blue in the background.
That was totally found that on chance. And it looked decent, so I kept it. I was just changing around some colors one day, and I liked it enough. But yeah, this game is much more difficult to modify than Super Mario World.
Yeah, this is the music that creeped me out when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it creeped me out when I was a kid, but it did.
Yeah, this one's it's a lot more complicated because there's so many more factors that go into creating it.
Yeah.
The camera scrolling is one major thing, door connections are another, the actual graphic tables are a third. This is probably one of my favorite rooms in the game that I've made so far. Grab a quick map. I don't have all of this done. I have up to that circular room on the side there done.
Okay.
And then I have some other rooms planned off to the side that I haven't gotten to yet. And some ones that just don't show up on the map. And this is just one area. But yeah, I like this room a lot because I like the little water in the background.
Oh, that's real cool.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Yeah, you can go left, but you actually run into a wall and you can't go through. And that's not supposed to happen, so I guess I gotta do some bug fixing at some point. Wow. What the hell just happened? Video games. Thank you for joining us for this bonus series of videos where we talked about
bonus.
Like not the games at all.
We talked about game design.
We talked about game design.
We talked about game design a lot.
Yeah, that's true. What the hell happened? I have no idea why it just broke like that. Video games.
Video games.